Ekweremadu is a professor, a lawyer, a prominent Nigerian senator who had spent up to 20 years in the House and more than 8 years as the Deputy Senate President. Now he is going to spend the next 10 years of his life as a prisoner. Not only him, the doctor who stood as a middleman to facilitate the organ trafficking backs 10 years imprisonment, as well as his wife was also sentenced to 6 years in jail. It was confirmed that the person they are trying to do this for was innocent. Life is so scary and dangerous. The only way to pass it in flying colors, or at least to pass in any color, is to be just at all times. Looking into their concerning case, you will be surely overtaken by sympathy. They are trying to be a caring and concerned parent towards their sick daughter who needs a kidney transplant, but objectively, they failed the huge test of responsibility and empathy. It was said that David Ukpo, the Lagos hawker whose kidney was to be harvested, was interviewed at the hospital in London. They asked him whether he knew he was going to donate his kidney to Sonia Ekweremadu, and he said he has no money to donate. His answers were not logically correlated. Does it mean that a 21-year-old boy doesn't know what organ is called kidney? Maybe. With this, the doctors who interrogated him discovered that he was not properly informed on what he was about to involve in. And this was supposed to be the first requirement of any organ transplant. According to the law, the procedures and all the health risks associated to donating must be well explained to the donor. It is only then that the donor will be taken to be informedly consented. The doctors then filed this up as a case. Under the UK's Modern Slavery Act, the 4 people in question were arrested, but Sonia was later released after the court pronounced her innocent 2 months ago. The maximum punishment for this offense is life imprisonment, while the minimum is 10 years imprisonment. However, the court might have chosen to pronounce this verdict because of the numerous pleas for a merciful judgment. But in all mercy and allocution, the both concerned parents of Sonia Ekweremadu will spend the next phase of their lives in prison. So sad. In my childish wisdom, I would say this life is full of pains, pounding and throbbing with aches that disturb different people distinctively. The most stinging reality is that at each point in our lives, we would be faced with 1 or 2 difficulties. It is unavoidable. It is natural. The best of people are those who try to deploy the most justified way to alleviate their pains. Those who would not inflict harm on another man to please themselves. May God not make us from the oppressors, cause nobody is a saint.